had a manager who was incredibly nice. They smiled, they asked about your family, they told you to take care of yourself, they supported your work-life balance, they never raised their voice. And yet, somehow, you never got the opportunities you wanted. You never got the visibility you wanted. You never got the development you asked for. And after a few years, you realized something uncomfortable. Your biggest career obstacle wasn't an obvious enemy. It was someone who genuinely seemed to like you. So today we are talking about the nice bad boss. We are going to go deep into their minds and we are going to find out how they actually manipulate with us when they say think about it, how they manipulate with us with a sick leave, how they manipulate with us when they don't push us to grow and to move our career up. And why mothers are so vulnerable in this whole story and why are they attacking us. How to recognize the pattern and what is actually the difference between good boss and a bad boss. How to protect ourselves from them. The shouting boss, it's easy to identify. Also, the toxic boss, it's easy to identify. The micromanager is easy to identify. But the nice bad boss, it's much harder because the problem isn't what they do, the problem is what they don't do. And because they are pleasant, they are helpful, they are socially skilled, it can take years actually, before someone realizes their career is quietly stagnating. There are actually so many people, so many women, mothers, that they have the nice bad boss and they are not realizing it. They are not realizing it, they are not aware of it. You can hear that through their story, but you see that they still think their boss is good because they are actually very nice people. Very nice. They will always ask you nice questions. They will make you feel good. But they will not fight for you when the time comes. When you have the idea about your career development plan and how to grow, a good manager might say, let's discuss how we can make this happen. But the nice bad boss will say, think about it. And at first, this think about it sounds supportive, but over time, no. Every request becomes delayed, every opportunity becomes postponed, every ambition becomes something to reconsider. When you tell your the nice bad boss, I would like to take a leadership course, the manager or whoever he is will tell you, oh, that's very interesting. Think about whether this is the right moment. And 3 months later, nothing happened. 6 months later, nothing happened. And 1 year later, again, nothing happened. Your nice bad boss will always say that you have a good and interesting idea, but you will never get enough time to your project to do it. You will never get extra support that he maybe promised you. You will get words like, yeah, think about it, we will plan it. The other great example is about the sick leaves. So once you are back from your maternity leave, you will see that you are more tired, more exhausted, more overwhelmed. Your good, nice, bad boss will often ask you, how do you feel and how can we help you? So you will say from time to time that it's too much for you, that you are tired and that sometimes you cannot do so much. I know that in different countries different rules apply, yes, but in some countries you have a sick leave that is paid. Yet that sick leave your company is paying, yeah, in some countries. So company doesn't want actually to pay your sick leave, while other people in your team will have to continue working while you are at home sick and you are being paid for being sick. They will never say you should take a sick leave. They might say maybe take a few vacation days, rest properly, and this sounds very good. But notice what happened. The company problem become your vacation problem. Your annual leave becomes the solution, and the burden shifted to you. Even if you take those vacation days, in the moments when you are overwhelmed, when you are burned out, when you are exhausted, it will not help you. Because you are spending your vacation days for actually being mentally unwell. And this is how you should be seeing it. You are mentally unwell. Unwell to work. Sick. In some countries, again, this is possible to take a mental sick leave. In some other countries it's not. I understand that. But anyway, try to protect yourself. How your nice bad boss pauses you or even stops you in your career growth. Your nice bad boss will never say, I don't want you to grow. Instead of that, they will say, let's revisit this later, maybe next quarter. Let's focus on the current priorities first. We have to be realistic. The timing isn't ideal, and everything sounds reasonable, right? But what if you never get your time? You had a nice IDP with some training options. What if you ask for a special certification, for a leadership program, for a conference attendance, for technical training, and the answer is we don't have budget right now. Meanwhile, operational work continues, emergencies continues, and administrative tasks continue. Year passes and your skills stay where they are. Ask yourself, who always gets the maintenance work? Who always gets the firefighting? Who always gets the repetitive tasks? Who always keeps the department running? Sometimes that person is highly valued, and because of that, you will not get another training, you will not get another certification, because they need you for the tasks you do actually the best. If you get another qualification, if you get another certification and training, you will want to do different tasks. So who is going to do all those work that you were performing until now? So they will need to qualify and requalify new people. That takes time, that it's costly, and it's just too much headache. So better you stay where you are. And there is another thing. If you get more skills, there is a big possibility that you will become irreplaceable. Your nice bad boss doesn't want you to be irreplaceable. He wants to be the one who is irreplaceable, not you. He is afraid that you or someone else can take over his position. So that's why that person doesn't want you to grow, because they're afraid of you. Why are they attacking mothers so much? Well, because mothers often carry guilt. There is actually in psychology something that is called mother's guilt. Because after we get a child, our brain doesn't work as usual anymore. We don't do so well at work. We don't do so well at home. At least we think about that. We think like that about ourselves, that we are just not good anymore. They know that. They know. We fear of being difficult. We don't want to be difficult, right? We want to be easy as we used to be. But now with a child, everything becomes more difficult with us. So your manager can say, think about it. And many mothers here maybe I'm asking too much, but when the reality may be I am asking for normal career development. How can you recognize actually the pattern, and how can you recognize that you have the nice bad boss? So you should ask yourself a few questions. In the last year, have you received new visibility? Actually received, not just being promised. Have you received it? Have you been introduced to senior leaders? Have you received meaningful development opportunities? Have you been given strategic work? Have you grown your influence within your team, within your department, and within your company? If the answer is consistently no, the issue may not be workload. The issue may be leadership, right? The most dangerous part is that the nice bad boss can create comfort for you to feel safe, stability so that you don't have conflicts, and predictability so no surprises, but also no growth. And growth is what careers require. What a good boss does differently. Your good boss will ask you, how can I make you successful, even if that means eventually losing you one day because you would want to go on another position in another department and so on. And the nice bad boss asks, how can I keep the team functioning exactly as it is? Those are very, very different leadership philosophies, and you should be aware of it. Some managers don't block your career. They simply never open the doors. The hardest managers to identify aren't the ones who make you miserable. They are the ones who make you comfortable, because comfort feels safe, comfort feels supportive, comfort feels kind. But if year after year your skills aren't growing, your visibility isn't increasing, and your opportunities aren't expanding, then kindness alone is not enough. A manager job isn't just to support you, it's to develop you. And if that development never happens, you have to ask yourself a difficult question. Is this person helping my career or simply benefiting from my loyalty? Where they have a very good, nice mask on their face, they can pretend, they can promise, but on the end they're very toxic for you. Think about it. Maybe you also have the nice bad boss. In this video we were talking about the nice bad boss and how to recognize them, how to protect yourself from them, and in the next video we will do the same thing but for the colleagues. Sometimes we are very focused just on our superiors and we forget that our colleagues can also push the boundaries, that they can also attack us mentally. So we will see how to approach them, how to talk to them, how to not overshare, and how to deal with your colleagues. So see you in the next video to discuss that.